Hey guys, I'm here to do a little bit of Catia V5 with you. I'm still learning. This is the part we're going to be doing here. Let's put some light on there. So, we got that part there. I'll show you how I do it. I do it simple. I'm still learning, but practice makes perfect, right? Just trying to show you in case anybody's out there just kind of, BSing around. And just learn as you go on. I can show you what I know. It's not much, but it can help somebody, most definitely. So we're going to start off the x-axis, build our way up. We notice the material here is 100 up here and 90 down here. So that means that there's 10 hanging over. So when we move that x-axis, we're going to have to move that plane back, and I'll show you how to do that. So we'll work our way up to that point. Alright, okay, so let's go ahead and start building those other ones. So we got a 40 diameter. Diameter 40. And then mirror. And control, select, mirror, X-plane, and you'll get them on the bottom too. That's the easiest way to kind of do it. I like that doing it. Next we're going to go under the lines, and we're going to go tangent. We're going to connect these lines, these circles, adding tangent lines. Alright, and so there's 70 apart, so let's go ahead and do that. These are 70 apart. We click the enter circle, and they're going to be 70. Bam. Okay, and then they are 120 apart, so we'll do that as well. So I think they have symmetry. I hope they do. Let's go ahead and we can add symmetry, I believe. So let's go ahead and just click this line, click that line, click the center, go here, and click symmetry. So those are nice. And then click that one there. Yeah, that won't work. Let's hope everything's good. Okay, so that's that. We're going to go ahead and start erasing. So we got that here, that there, that there, that there. And let's go ahead and bring it up. So now it's going to come up. We got 50 and 20. So let's go ahead and bring that up 30. Like I said, this is going to be 30. My colors are all messed up. I don't know what's wrong with it. So I gotta kind of select it and make my own colors. But anyways, we're going to work off the X-plane again. We're going to build off the top of it. And now we're going to build the rectangle. So let's go ahead and click that there. And then off that plane. We're going to go off this plane. So now we're going to center this out. We're going to do the center rectangle. I'm going to open it up. And then we are going to have radiuses in there as well. Radiuses of 30. All four corners. So we'll do that. Double click. 30. And then we're going to mirror again. So let's mirror. Bam. Center. Okay, now we control, select, mirror, x-axis. Now they're on the bottom. Now we got to take out this material here, so we get that fillet. So we're going to do erase. that's that. So so that's that. Alright. So let's put our dimensions of 200 by 150. By 150. Cool. Okay, so let's turn it 150. This should be. We could add symmetry, but it's already a center rectangle, so the symmetry should be there already. But it's always good to add that whenever you can. So let's go ahead and extrude that. That's going to be 20. Alright, so now we're there. Okay, so let's go ahead and paint that one to blue. We gotta add our holes as well, so let's go ahead and do that. So I'll flip it. I'm gonna go back. Let me color it so you guys can see what I'm working with here. Okay, so we got these and we gotta add the circles in there. So we're gonna work off this plane. Again, this is the original X plane where we built off of. So we just select that, we go to that plane, we'll just enter holes in there. They look like they're through holes, so let's go ahead and put some through holes in there. The holes are, we'll do the same thing. We'll just kind of just put it there. We'll put everything in location. We'll add one hole, square where she's at, and then we'll mirror her. And then mirror those two to the bottom. Okay, so now we're gonna get one hole diameter. The diameter is 20. Double click, 20, enter, and all 4 holes did it simultaneously because we did the mirror. And so that saves time. So now let's separate these holes, 120 by 70. So center hole, center, and then double click, 120 by 70, center, center, double click, 70. All right, now we got our holes. Let's go ahead and take those out. I think they're gonna be through holes, so we'll select this feature here. We're going a total depth of, we did it 20, and then we did the other 30, so that's 50. So we're going to do a 50, enter, and as we spin our part, they're through holes. You can see right through them now. Okay, so let's go back onto this plane. We're going to go back to this here and keep working off that. Next, we're going to do that rectangle up there. So, alright, so just kind of looking at it too. Hopefully you can all see it. We're going to do this one here. But I'm going to fillet it at the end. That's the only way I know how to do it. So, we know we got, it's 20, okay? So we're going to build off that one. We're going to bring it all the way to 60. I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I'll show you. This is the way my brain works. So we'll do it that way. Alright, so. Alright, let's do it. So we'll select that plane there. Let's get rock and rolling. So she's like that. And then we got the rectangle up here, right? So let's just go ahead and click the other rectangle. And we will just make a normal rectangle. Okay. And we will select the top one, select this line, and coincidence. And then it's going to connect it to that line. Select OK. And we're going to have a thickness of 60. So this is 60 wide. And but see, this is where we need symmetry. How the rectangle is off to the right a little bit. So now we're going to select that line, that line, and the center line. Go here and click symmetry. Bam. You see that? Beautiful. Now she's centered up. She's gorgeous. She's ready to rock and roll. So like I said, I'm going to work it back. I'm going to build the other one. She's going to match it. And we'll fillet that at the end. So we see that it goes back 50, and then it's 20 wide. So it's 50, 60, 70. It's going to go back 70. It's going to meet up at that. We're going to give it a 90 degree. That's what I'm talking about. 90 degree first. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fillet that 90. So, like I said, we're going to go back that 90, right? $70. Alright, let's go back to 70. That's all good, right? Is there anything else I need? Did I do 20? Let's go back real quick. I don't think I put the 20 in there. Let me see. Yeah, this has to be 20. Okay, now we can extrude it. 70. Well, no. Because it's going to be the 20 and we need that thickness and I want to build off that. So let's think about that real quick. We're only going to come back 50 there. That line to that line is 50, but there's 10 hanging over, so that's actually 40. Okay, so we're gonna come back 40. So put 40. Bam. Okay. So like I said, we can select multiple planes that we want to work off, but we want to work off this edge here, and I'm gonna build it straight up vertical. So let's go ahead and select that plane. Go here. And right here. So she's there, and she's gonna go at a total height of 53.5. So let's just go ahead and make a rectangle. Okay, and then we can just, like I said, coincidence. Just different features are your friend. So select that line, bottom line, and coincidence. Okay. Now we need to connect these lines. Okay. So this line, that line, coincidence. This line, that line, coincidence. All right. So now we need a height of 53.5 from this edge to this edge. 53.5. That's that. We'll go ahead and extrude it now. Like I said, it's going to be a thickness of 20. So it's going to come back this way towards me. So we'll extrude it now. Because we built off that plane, it's going to come towards me. So there. 20. Enter. So this is where I said we're going to fillet. So let me color these edges for you so we can see. We'll do light blue. Okay, there we go. We'll do this one different blue. Or blue. So you can kind of see the edge. Alright, but you go in here. Instead of going back to the plane, we're going to go into insert. We're going to go dress features, edge fillet. We're going to select the edge, that one there. And that's going to be a radius of 40. 40, enter. Bam. Okay, so there's our edge now. There's our fillet. Let's go ahead and color that. Alright, so there she is. See it? Beautiful, right? But this 90-degree also has a fillet, so we're gonna do the same thing, just like I taught you. So let's go ahead and plug these edges here. Do dark blue, light blue. Alright, so now we got it separated. We'll do this one purple. Alright, now we can see what we're doing here. So again, we're gonna go to select thing, insert, press features, edge fillet. That's going to be a fillet of 20, and bam, there she is. She's gorgeous, right? I know, she's gorgeous. She's coming along just fine. Just like, you gotta think about what you're gonna do and how you're gonna do it before you can tackle your part. Kind of look at it and see how, you know, what you gotta do. Okay, so like I said, now we gotta build the cylinder, and she's up here. Okay, but it's very easy, kind of, if we kind of just think about it. Alright, so we got our original X-plane, and we come back all the way. So if we come back, I can build off that circle, off the very edge, I believe, and extrude it this way. Alright, so we're going to find that edge. I want that edge on the back, just to make things easier. We can go in the middle, extrude it in the middle, we're going to go off this edge, extrude it that way. But let's just make things easier. Let's just go from the back and bam, you know? Let's knock it out real quick. So our overall length would be the 50 and 90. So let's add 50 plus 90, 140, okay? So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to do the plane select, okay? So we're going to select the X-plane. Alright, we highlight it. It's highlighted right now. You see that? So, you know, it's kind of peach. We select this little notebook thing. It's going to say how far we want to put that plane. We want to build out that plane. 40. Bam. So now she's way over here. This is where I'm going to build. This is where I want her. Okay? This is the plane I want. So we select that plane, and let's sketch on that plane now. This is the plane we're going to be sketching on. This is where she's at. This is where we're at. So let's go ahead and make a circle. Wait. Negative. Yeah, she's on the right plane, but I want it up here. Okay, so let's do that. Let's think this out a little bit. Let me bring it back this way. And we're going to do the circle, and you see the line, how it kind of, bam. See the center? Bam, every time I go over it. So let's find that center again. Or, you know what, another way is, let's just do a circle, okay? Which I like also. We can do an axis line, wait till it turns blue, okay? And bam, alright? So right now she's there. We'll do the diameter of 80. Alright, diameter of 80, and then we'll select that center of the circle. So it's that little point. Select this line, coincidence, and bam. That way your circle is not moving anywhere. It can only move, if I drag it, it can only move up and down. It can't move left to right. It can only move up and down. Now she's there for good. You know what I'm saying? And that helps when you're building geometry and so forth. So I need, it's gonna be $60 off this edge. So let's go ahead and just tilt that a little bit. Alright, so we'll find that edge there. That edge. That. And then we'll do 60. Okay, so now she won't go anywhere now. Now she's locked in. And that's a full constraint. And it should turn a different color and so forth. But now we're ready to extrude actually. But we can put our center hole as well. So let's go ahead and add a center hole. Why not? We can do it later, we can do it now, but just make things easier. We can also use that feature again if you select this line, this circle, go where that coincidence is, but we're going to do concentric. That means that the two diameters share the same center. That's what concentric means. Okay? So let's go ahead and extrude that puppy now. Hope everything works out. We'll see. So we're going to extrude it, and that's a total length of 100. Alright, so right now, see the arrow? You can do reverse. I want her to go that way. 100. Dimension. Highlight that. 100. Bam. There she is. There's her part. Let's go ahead and color it. Okay. There she is, my friends. There's our part. That's how you do it, my friend. That is how you make your parts. And she's beautiful, man. You know, like I said, there's more than one way to skin a cat. And that's how I'm learning. But I think I'm doing good, actually, to be honest with you. I hope somebody else can learn and kind of do good. But you see how I thought that out and tackled it the correct way and possible way that I could possibly do it. If that's the right way, I'm not quite sure, but you know, hopefully it's right. And when I take a class or whatever, we'll see. But take care, have fun. Hope you learned something. Bye bye.